So this is a 14th scale rally car from MJX, and it looks like it's got some good features. So let's take a look. So this is the latest car from MJX, the Hypergo 14302. It's 1/14th scale and clearly inspired by the LC Racing Lancia Delta. There's also a mini infraction version, which is just the same car but with a different shell. So MJX cars have been really good quality for the money in the past, so let's see if this one's more of the same. So as you can see, we've got a pretty nice body, reminiscent of the Martini Lancia Delta, although you're not going to find any real life brands on here. It's got a metal floor pan, which is something you're going to need on a little rally car like this. It actually feels pretty heavy. Well, it has got a few metal parts on it. Phillips heads, which I really hate. These are going to get their heads ground up after a few runs, and they're going to be really hard to remove. Right, so we're going to take the body off and have a look inside. You've got an internal cover, which will hopefully keep some of the dirt away, although I'm not sure how effective it's going to be with these massive holes. You've got a metal chassis brace at the top. Double wishbone suspension at the front and rear. Looks pretty beefy, and you're not going to be able to adjust the camber on those. You will be able to adjust your toe using these links though. You've got metal oil-filled shocks and the suspension feels pretty good. Centre drive shaft is metal with a support in the middle. You've got metal CVDs at the front and rear, which is really nice to see. Lots of more expensive cars are just using dog bones in the back. You've got a double strap battery tray, no way that's coming out. It comes with a 2000 mAh 2S lithium ion battery. We might get a bit more punch by changing to a LiPo. And we will run a speed run later with the stock battery and then a LiPo to see if we get a bit more speed. We can also run this on a 3S LiPo and check the speed on that. It's got a brushless 2845 3700 kV motor. You've got a heatsink and fan on the motor. 45 amp ESC, no fan on this one. So not only has it got a separate receiver and ESC, so you could change that out and put a new ESC or receiver in. It's actually got a gyro, so where else are you going to find a gyro on a car this cheap? And not only does it have a gyro, it's a separate gyro. So if you're like me and you like to run all your cars on one radio system, shout out to Dumbo RC by the way, you can change the receiver and still have that gyro functionality. It's got all metal gears and the diff feels greased and not loose. Right, let's get the battery in and check out that steering and wheel speed. Decent speed on the servo. So you've got front and rear LEDs, but what I don't like are these turn signals. How many race cars have you seen using turn signals during a race? You can just clip the wire if you don't like those though. So what comes in the box? You get 3 sets of wheels. The one in the car are like your all-terrain mixed dirt wheels, and you get these rock hard drift wheels. We'll put those on later and see if it drifts well with the gyro. And you get these much more aggressive off-road wheels. A little wheel wrench, an extra fan, I'm not sure what that's for, maybe for the ESC, and a USB charger. And you get some stickers to add to the rear lights. And it does have rear LEDs to light up those stickers. Controller is bog standard, 3 channels with steering and throttle trim and no dual rates.
Lovely day today, nice and sunny, not a lot of wind, and we've got all this empty space to play. So first of all, I'm going to put the stock 2S lithium ion battery in it, the one it comes with, and we'll see how fast it goes on that. And then we'll switch to a LiPo, usually get a little bit more punch with a LiPo, and we'll see how much faster it goes. Then I'm going to try and see if I can put a 3S LiPo in it.
Right, and away we go. Oh, it feels nice and smooth. Super straight. I didn't even have to trim it at all out the box. Look at that, one hand off, going straight. Right, so let's see how fast it'll go.
Right, so let's see how fast we get. So that is 44 kilometers per hour on the lithium-ion battery. I'm not sure what this wheel's doing. It looks like it's having a bit of a wiggle. Right, let's put the 2S LiPo in and see if we get anything better than 44.
Right, now we've got the 2S LiPo in, let's see if it'll go any faster.
So let's see how fast did we get with the 2S LiPo. And we got 46 kilometers per hour. So it was 2 kilometers per hour quicker on the 2S LiPo compared to the lithium-ion battery. Right, let's see if we can squeeze a 3S in and get a 3S run out of it. This 3S battery does not fit in here at all, but we'll try and get a run out of it.
Ooh. It's not very smooth on 3S. Right, so let's see what we got on 3S.
So we got 65 kilometers per hour on 3S. Right, I'm going to put the 2S back in and we're going to have a blast and see what it's like. Right, well, if you don't remember this from my other reviews, this is where cars go to get absolutely filthy.
Oh, it is lovely and controllable thanks to that gyro. Feels just like you're a rally driver. And it feels very controllable when you're doing it. Very precise power slides.
That is super filthy. Super filthy. As expected, that cover didn't really do anything to keep the dust off. Right, let's try it with the plastic drift wheels. My guess is on this surface it's going to be all over the place, but let's have a try.
Yeah, you've not got much grip to go in a straight line there at all. I think these wheels are probably better suited for carpet. Yeah, it's pretty hard to control on this kind of surface.
Right, we'll have a try here. The surface is just what we need. Lots of dirt and loose gravel. However, I'm not sure if it's going to be a bit too bumpy here, because we are only a 14th scale car. So this is a really bumpy surface. So let's see how it handles this.
Oh. Well, it seems to be doing all right. That gyro's working hard to keep everything straight. Oh dear. It's almost the perfect surface, but some parts are a little bit bumpy. So I hope I've managed to give you a comprehensive view of what kind of surfaces it can run on and how it performs on those surfaces.
So what do we think in the end? Do you think it's worth the price tag? Will you be getting one? Put your answers down in the comments. So that's all from me for this video. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe, And as always, stay charged.